Well, some of you may remember Lyndsay who was a reporter here about 12 years ago. She moved on to Oklahoma, then New York, where she got married, worked as a reporter and anchor for several stations, developed an active social media following, and then breast cancer happened. Lyndsay Christian joins me now as a survivor of triple-negative breast cancer, a journey that started in July of 2019. And as a thriving survivor, she started a digital media platform called Surthrivor. Good morning, Lyndsay. Good to see you. You are as beautiful as ever. How do you feel?
Good morning, Cambrell. It is so good to see you too. I feel amazing, highly favored and blessed.
This whole process, obviously no one goes through life expecting a diagnosis like you did, like you got. What were your initial feelings when you first got that, and what got you into overdrive to fight it?
As soon as I received that phone call, Cambrell, I went into shock. And then the journey began of operating really on autopilot. It was a life-changing phone call. Lyndsay, it's breast cancer. And then I immediately relocated back home to Houston and commenced a series of, I think I lost count, maybe 70 doctor's appointments, 15 rounds of chemotherapy, a bilateral mastectomy, breast reconstruction. So my support system here in Houston helped me power through. My faith in God helped me power through. I realized there was a light, a sparkling light. That's why I love sparkles, a sparkling light at the end of the tunnel. And so I leaned on my faith, Cambrell, to power through and realized this was only a temporary situation that I had to go through.
And as a result of that, on the backside of that, somehow along the way, the name Surthrivor came up, and you've taken that more than just the name. You've got a media platform now for it. What do you hope to accomplish with that?
So Surthrivor is a combination of survivor and thriver. I survived breast cancer, and I am now thriving in my journey. So through my experiences, I said, I have so much information that I want to share. I want to help women. So through Survivor, I'll inform, inspire, and empower women around breast cancer awareness and wellness, continuing the conversation beyond the month of October. Because it's not just during the month of October that we're diagnosed. It's not just during the month of October that we're ringing the bell to signify completion of chemotherapy. It should happen year-round that we're having these conversations so that we are aware of what's happening in our bodies.
This has been an educational journey for you as well along the way. What have you most learned about this that you want to pass on to other women who are going to get that same kind of phone call that you got?
What I would like to share with women who receive that dreadful, life-changing phone call is you will power through it. With a positive mindset, with an amazing support system, with prayer and faith, you will get through it. Early detection, Cambrell, is what saved my life. And so because of that early diagnosis at stage 2B, I had a positive prognosis on the end. But part of that positive prognosis and part of that formula that resulted in a positive prognosis is the positive mindset, the positive attitude, the faith, the spirit inside that I know I will get through this. And women, you will too. Ladies, you will too. I'm a testimony before you.
You know, I've got some pictures of you when you were prepping for surgery, and as well during the process, I guess, the chemo, when you had a fan. I know that happens. You feel no amount of cool can keep you cool at that point when you're going through chemo. And on the backside of that, you come out and you are amazing. You've been amazing. You know, people who may not know us, I call her my TV daughter. She calls me her TV dad. We've known each other for quite some time. I was a mentor for her when she first came to the station there. And in spite of my direction, she's done well. Now you have this Surthrivor platform up. And what do you hope it will ultimately do? I know you have a vision for that, as you've had a vision for your survival on the backside of this breast cancer diagnosis. What is your goal? What do you see Surthrivor being able to do?
It is already taking such amazing shape, Cambrell, informing, inspiring, empowering women through content, collaboration, and conversation, continuing the conversation beyond the month of October through opportunities like this with media organizations, creating content through a podcast to educate women around everything head to toe as it relates to breast cancer and wellness, and collaborative efforts. So it's the mission really ultimately is to save women's lives, and I'll do that through those methods.
And where can they find and where can they find your site?
Surthrivor.com. And it's also available across all social media platforms.
Thank you, my TV daughter. Love you much.
Thank you, TV Dad. Love you.
Look more. We're going to have more with Lyndsay throughout the next several months, and watch your journey as you continue to move on to the next level, whatever that's going to be. We want to be along with that journey, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. I'll keep you posted.
Final thoughts? A look ahead to next week right after this.